Hello and welcome back, playing StarMade. When last left you, we've been doing a little bit of mining, expanded my ship a little bit, so I have a few more collector beams. I made my way to a blue planet here, because I found they tend to have some good money, some good stuff you can sell that you can collect on them. Also, I want to show you some of these planets. So I've just sort of entered the gravity well. Now the planets are disc-shaped. They have sort of a discrete top and bottom. The bottom is generally nice and flat, but they do have a bit of gravity you want to be aware of. This is where you sort of use your ASDWs to move your W forward, S back, and strafe left and right. You also use Q and E to go up and down on a Z axis, which will definitely help here when you start getting into a gravitational field. Still just above it, but come down, maybe explore this planet a little bit. I found ice planets, they sometimes have these ice crystals which can sell. Okay, so I've really hit into the gravity well, so at least I'm up right now. Apparently I don't have enough thrusts really to get out of the gravity. I'll just slide back off into the gravity is definitely weird, so I'm going to just try orbiting around the outside. I'm looking for some glowing crystals, just like that. Find these tend to sell pretty good and get us some money so we can buy some equipment so we can make a ship that maybe can go fight some pirates to get more money and resources to build bigger ships and star bases and whatnot. So it looks like I got a little lucky here. Found a nice little vein of these things. And just collect everything, because you can basically sell every terrain block back to a shop. Now shops will get filled. I found that especially with rock, which you tend to get a lot of mining asteroids. They just won't accept anymore. And if you go to another shop though, you can sell it. So there's somewhat of an economy. It's still slightly dynamic, as in prices will fluctuate based on how many of whatever item the store has, but they also seem to have some fixed value ranges maybe. So I'm just going to grab some more of these crystals and we'll see if we can get to a shop nearby and buy some cool equipment. Now earlier I did find an abandoned starbase. Those are great for finding a bunch of your basic ship components such as power supplies and hull pieces. But you're still going to need to build. In order to build a good ship, you're going to need stuff like shield generators and some weapons, perhaps missiles. These can be manufactured. There's a whole sort of factory component to it where it allows you to do crafting. Well, okay, so I guess I got to the gravity well there and it flung me off. Well, that was kind of interesting. There's some more crystals and collect those. As you can see, I've expanded that tractor beam so it does start to mine fairly effectively. I think we got enough to make a start of it, so let's try and find us a nearby shop. That's my ship. So there doesn't appear to be any shops nearby. Generally you only see things within one sector, which I'm guessing is a big grid laid out. It's hard to tell really. Okay, so there's pirates. We'll want to avoid those because we have no weapons of any sort. So all kinds of pirates around us. And still no shop, so usually the best bet is just keep going in a straight line, and there's shops scattered throughout. So at the star base earlier I had collected a bunch of hull pieces and power, so that'll give us a good base to start making a large ship. But we will need money to buy some more components that frankly I just don't know how to use in using the factories to build them. Getting all the resources right. Now see there's an abandoned station. They come up as purple, so we're going to have a little swing by there, see what's going on. I still need to find a shop, but that's one thing about these kind of games. You're always exploring and seeing what's out there. Frankly, this is not made by Mojang, but what a great addition to the Minecraft-esque type game. Definitely, you can make some fairly elaborate ships. Say, as of now, this is about as utilitarian as it comes. Okay, so here we found this is another one of those abandoned bases, and seems to be popping in a little bit. Trying to draw. So this is a completely one. This is a different star base that I didn't find, but we can start gathering up a bunch of these resources as well. You can never have too much. They don't seem to items, of course, you got about 10,000 haul there, so stacking limit seems to be quite large, thankfully, because you will be using lots of parts. Of course, we have a lot of parts already, so let's continue our search for a shop. And I'm looking for anything that pops white or grayish, but still nothing. So unfortunately we'll have to keep going. Seem to have found my way into a desolate section of space, apparently. But as it seems to be procedurally generated, it's probably just going to generate something up here. Looks like it's generating more pirates for me. There's a shop. Okay. We want to get to a shop to unload our haul of booty. Yeah, you see a red triangle starting to appear in the top leftish. That means an enemy's nearby. Hopefully they're not going to come and try and tangle with me. All I can try and do is collect some of his parts, which I don't think works on enemy ships when they have shields, or not shields. I really don't know. Not something I want to test though. So here we go. Just about to the shop now. Use this my ship's a little heavy for the thrusters, so it takes a little while to slow down. I'm going to press some B and sell. So yeah, that's what we're looking for, some ice crystals. So yeah, it apparently gave me some ridiculous amount of money, so 500,000 credits. Yeah, so that should definitely get us started. So what I'll do is I'll pause this for now. We'll start a new video with building a large ship to go take out some pirates. Pirate hunter. Alright. Thanks for watching.